In this episode, we'll leave Paducah, continue heading up the Ohio River to the Cumberland River, and then into Lake Barkley and Green Turtle Bay Marina, where we spend a few days planning our trip down the Tennessee River. We then leave Green Turtle Bay, cross over into Kentucky Lake, and begin our trek down the Tennessee River. Along the way, we make stops at Paris Landing, Pebble Island, Clifton, and then exit the Tennessee River at Iuka, Mississippi.
Hi there, I'm Tom.
I'm Jen.
And we're the crew of Soulmate, a 2005 main ship 400, and we're doing America's Great Loop.
Today we leave Paducah, head to the Cumberland River, through the Barkley Lock, and then stop at Green Turtle Bay Marina, traveling 38.9 nautical miles.
Leaving the Paducah dock, the transient dock. It is a foggy morning. It is sunny, kind of. We got 8 or 9 boats going today. Going to do the long way to Cumberland through the Barkley Lock, and should be a good day. Dredging in the fog as a flotilla of 8 goes by. And they all disappear into the fog, never to be seen again. Or maybe they are, I don't know. Hopefully, the sun starts heating up the air and we get rid of this fog here in the next hour or so. It'll be a long day if we have to travel like this at 6 miles an hour and do 42, 45 miles a day. So, but we got a big group, staying safe all together. Fog. Can't see anybody. There's 8 boats around us, but can't see any of them. See one maybe. Entering the Cumberland River. Just turned off the Ohio, which is to the left. Here to the right is the Cumberland. Just had to pass a tow in the fog with a group of 8. Kind of fun. All right, we're gonna keep moving. Another 30 some miles to the lock.
Just a small little country home here on the Cumberland in Kentucky. Our rest of our boats. We've got 4 in front. No, 5. I'm sorry, 5 in front and 2 behind.
Hills of Kentucky. Scenery is becoming more diverse, bigger hills. The trees are just starting to turn. Starting to see a little bit of color. Cumberland is busier than I thought.
The whole Tonka truck is emptying into a barge.
Bit busy on the Cumberland today. Got lots of tows. Looks like there's a lot of quarry activity happening around here. Barges parked everywhere. Tows going downbound. We're going upbound. you're gonna hear a dump truck behind us unloading. Kind of a crazy spot. Thought the Cumberland would be a little bit quieter, but I guess not. We're about 2 miles from the Barkley lock, fighting about a 2-knot current. We're a group of 8. First 3 or 4 are pretty close to the lock right now, hanging out. The last 3 of us are kind of stringing up the rear. We just can't go as fast. But we should get through without too much of a wait. Should be good. And we should be at the marina probably by 2:30, maybe a little sooner. So it's been a good travel on the Ohio and the Cumberland River today. And off we are to Green Turtle Bay after we get through Barkley Lock. In the Barkley Lock, going up 52 or 57 feet, something like that. So one of the bigger ones. Here we go. A mile past us and we'll be at Green Turtle Bay. We are almost up to the top, getting ready to leave here. About another 5 feet and we will be up over 50 and ready to enter into Lake Barkley. Lake Barkley or Barkley Lake. Making a turn to starboard here into the Green Turtle Marina, where we'll be home for the next 3 or 4 days. That is the dam and lock coming into Barkley Lake. Came in a couple days ago.
Kentucky Lake. No, I'm sorry, this is Barkley Lake. And then you have Green Turtle Bay Marina over there.
All right, we're in Green Turtle Bay in Grand River, Kentucky, Grand Haven, Kentucky, I don't know. Right on the land between the lakes. We are biking around today. We are enjoying 4 or 5 days here in Kentucky before we keep moving to our winter home down in Orange Beach. We're just gonna enjoy the day today. Enjoy the day?
It's beautiful out. It smells good. It smells like fall.
Look at that pimped out ride. Cup holder and bike rack and all kinds of stuff.
Pimped out.
That's right.
That's what I need.
Yay.
All right.
All right, coming into the little town
What is this?
just outside Green Turtle Bay. The Mercantile.
I bet everything's closed because it's Sunday.
Straight ahead is Kentucky Lake. We're in the land between Kentucky and Barkley. That's how close they are. We're gonna go take a look. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad.
You all know the words to Let Me Call You Sweetheart. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you
This is amazing.
Today we traveled 38.2 nautical miles from Green Turtle Bay and Lake Barkley over to the Tennessee River. We'll stop at Paris Landing.
The marina here at Green Turtle Bay. It's been our home for the last 4 or 5 days. We're headed out to Paris Landing.
It's been fun, Green Turtle. This is where we split off from Elizabeth, and we got this. And they're headed to Nashville, and we're headed straight down to Paris Landing. We're not doing any of the side trips.
This is Lake Barkley, or Barkley Lake. We're only in it for about a mile or so, and then we are going to catch a little canal or channel that takes us over to Kentucky Lake. So up here about a half a mile, we'll go to the right, just past those dolphins, go about a mile or so through the cut, and then we'll be Kentucky Lake, and then it's just heading south. We are going into the cut that goes between Barkley Lake and Kentucky Lake. So I think it's about a mile long, maybe a little bit more. We'll go through this, come out the other side into another lake. The land between the lakes is what this area is called. A lot of recreational area, campgrounds. Looks like a fun area to spend your summers. We are entering into Kentucky Lake. So a very large freshwater lake here in Kentucky and Tennessee. We'll be on that for the next couple of days before we get back to just, I guess, the Tennessee River, which the Kentucky Lake is also the Tennessee River. Kentucky Lake. Very big lake. We are about 12 miles from our home for the night, which is at Paris Landing State Park, and that will also take us into our 15th state, Tennessee. So, some more firsts for us. At the Paris Landing State Park, walking through one of the campground areas, enjoying the fall foliage and the squirrels and the wildlife. Hiking through the wetland walking loop at Paris Landing State Park. Trying to find the critters.
Found one.
Found one, right there. Native Tennessean critter right there.
Nope.
Today we travel from Paris Landing State Park to Pebble Island Marina in Johnsonville, covering 27.1 nautical miles.
All right, we are leaving Paris Landing State Park. We are headed only about 27 miles today to Pebble Island Marina. 2 long days will be the next 2 days. We are back on Kentucky Lake. We'll be on the lake for about 3.5 hours or so today to Pebble Island Marina. Short day, but the next 2 days as we go to Iuka, Mississippi, will be very long days as we'll do a couple of 50 to 60 mile days. But beautiful, little brisk morning, and glad to be out going again. We are about 8 miles from the marina we will be staying at tonight, Pebble Island. It's been a beautiful cruise. Sun's come out, nice temperature, been enjoyable. We're coming into Pebble Island, 2 miles ahead off on the port side. You can't really see the entrance, but we'll go back into a cove about a mile or so back into where the marina is. Off to the left is an inlet, and that's where we will be going. Hard to tell with the glare of the sun on the water, but we'll be going back in through there about a mile back to the marina. Pebble Island Marina, back here in the cove. Pretty shallow in spots, but we're snaking our way in.
Today we go from Pebble Isle Marina to Clifton and travel 54.3 nautical miles.
Okay, we are leaving Pebble Isle, Tennessee. We have got a pretty long day today. We've got to get down to Clifton, which is I think around 48 nautical miles, 50, something like that. But it's going to be a good day. It's sunny. It is chilly. The fog is lifted that was out and about. And it's a beautiful day. Can't complain.
Well, nice place for the evening. Caught up with some old friends.
We have fall colors. Fall colors. Oh, it's so pretty. Like a blanket.
Going over the top of us. And back on just the good old Tennessee River. Headed our way down to our next stop, which will be Clifton, Tennessee. So we'll stop tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be off to Iuka, Mississippi. Seen a lot more homes and cabins along the Tennessee River here. Looks like it's a wonderful place for people to come during
Today we travel 49.3 nautical miles from Clifton to Iuka, Mississippi, where we exit the Tennessee River.
We are getting ready to leave the marina. We have left Clifton. We are headed to Iuka. We have about 50 miles today and one lock to Pickwick Lock. So it should be a good day. I think we got 5 or 6 boats going to go together, get through the Pickwick Lock, 40 miles ahead. Cool morning, little bit of steam coming off the warm Tennessee River in the cold air. It's about 48 degrees out this morning. Not really warm boating, but still a nice beautiful day, sunny out. It should be a good day. And then we're going to get to our next state, number 16. Mississippi will be in today.
Mississippi.
Be Mississippi here.
Not the river, the state.
One of the challenges of the river system is you've got to be able to deal with the commercial tows. In this case, we have the Olive Parker in front of us. We need to hold up here. We're going to go around a bend at an island, and once we get around that, then he'll let us go on by him. So we found all of the tow captains to be very nice and polite, good to work with. So nothing to be afraid of coming down the river.
All colors.
We have gotten around the Olive Parker, and we have about 28 miles until we get to the Pickwick Lock. Should be clear sailing from here on out to the lock. Pickwick Lock. It is our last lock on the Tennessee. It is our last one going up. After this, we'll be on the 10 Tom and we'll be locking down all the way to Mobile Bay. But last lock up on the Tennessee River. We're waiting at the lock for our turn. Hopefully not going to be long. We'll see. We are in Pickwick Lake. We'll only be on the Tennessee River for a few more moments, and we're also going to be going into our next state, Mississippi. So we'll go around the corner, go a couple of miles, and we will cross into Mississippi. We will leave the Tennessee River and start on the 10 Tom or the Tom Bigby Waterway. Another first for Soulmate. Bald eagles flying so cool. We have a bunch of we probably have like 10 of them around us right now. We are about to enter the 10 Tom or the Tom Bigby Waterway. I'm not really sure what the official proper name is, but we're getting off the Tennessee River here. Another half a mile straight ahead, and we kind of veered to the right a little bit, and we're in a different river system. Right there, where we're going. Bye-bye, Tennessee River.
Hello,
Mississippi! All right, it's the Yellow Creek we're on, which starts the 10 Tom Waterway for us. Yellow Creek. And we're Mississippi. We are coming into Aqua Yachts. This will be our home for the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 nights. Get a little bit of maintenance done, go see the Shiloh Monument and a few other things. Catch up with loopers. Looking forward to it.
We're a little fogged in this morning. Good thing we're staying here. Can't see anything. Cannot see where land is over there somewhere. Pretty cool.
In the next episode, we'll leave Aqua Yacht in Iuka, Mississippi, and begin our travels on the Tombigbee Waterway, making stops in Bay Springs, Smithville, and Columbus.